be with us right now. Congratulations, a very successful season. In a minute, I'm going to ask you for a brief opening comment, but if we could at this time, I'd like the players to introduce themselves by name and number.
Reginald Robertson, number 12.
Willie Randolph, number 0.
Coach Casey, number 10.
Coach, opening comments.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We coming into this ball game, they were going to be able to score points, and we was going to be able to score points, and the stops were going to be at a, at a premium. And I think both teams got some stops here and there. But at the end of the day, we couldn't get stopped. We needed it. Plus, we kind of turned the ball over twice. We haven't done that all year. But that's just part of the football game. Really proud of these guys and how far they've come this year.
Okay, media, if you have a question, raise your hand. We'll bring the microphone to you, either this side or that side, and we'll be recognized. Questions?
Coach, this team these guys fight all year long. To make it this point, it's either battle. You guys every game talk about the up and downs, being this game. Just how proud of you are these guys to see their fight through 4 quarters of football?
Well, yeah, really proud. We fought all year. This didn't just start 2 or 3 weeks ago with the playoffs. This started back in January, and we went 6 days a week. We was up there on Friday, Monday through Friday, and on Sundays too, trying to work on stuff. And it's just a accumulation of them things, and these guys working hard every day. Never had to worry about them being there and doing their job. It paid off by them being able to play in the Superdome. Of course, you want to win a game. We're trying to win something there at Mangham. It hadn't been done since 1956. And we came close today, but we didn't get the job done. But nothing against these guys. Got 2 seniors right here, and I got a sophomore. I got back for the next 2 years. So, really proud of them and the job they did. It's just accumulation of hard work.
Question.
Coach over here, just want to ask about the fight of these guys here tonight, here today, because of every time Haynesville scored, seems like y'all answered. So
Yeah,
talk about the
see
fight
the
about
game?
these guys.
You see
Oh
the
yeah,
game?
oh absolutely.
That was the fight.
Yeah.
That was it right there. I don't know how to answer that. That's what these guys have done all year. And if you saw that game, you saw them fighting back and forth. And just really proud of them. They've never quit all year.
Question.
So my question is for number 12, Rich Robinson. What does it mean to be a Dragon? You've been here 4 years, playing both sides of the ball, doing things special tonight. What does it mean to be a Dragon?
All I can say is it's an absolute blessing. Y'all seen the mountain purple we had out there. Great community to play for. I'm just blessed.
Questions?
Colby, just a sophomore. You guys, to lead this team, these seniors to lead this team to this moment, to have this opportunity. First, for you guys, for you 2 seniors, what's it mean to be a part of leading this team, giving this opportunity? And Colby, for you, how hungry does that make you, just being a sophomore?
Oh, it's been great leading the team. We've been leading since we came back off a loss from South Platinum in the 3rd round. And we just wanted it more, so I know I had to step up and do my job.
Question. I'm sorry, go ahead.
It makes me more hungry to lead the team, young people, so we can be back next year and become better.
Coach Wilcher, for you and the guys to lead this team to the first Dome appearance in a decade, what does that say about where this program is right now?
Well, I think we've taken small steps with it. We've been in the quarterfinals a couple of times, the semifinals a couple of times over the last 4 or 5 years, and take this other step and to make it to the Dome. I think it's only going to set the standard for what we're trying to do there at Mangham. And we got a few more years to be able to get some stuff done before. Hey guys, we're getting old. And so we got a few more years to get some things done before we get out of there. And that's our plan. That's what we want to do.
Scott, there's going to be some Monday morning quarterbacks. The play calling there in the last.
Can I tell you what I want to tell?
Sure.
No, I better not. Go ahead.
The play calling down the stretch. Obviously, you saw some things there in that last drive, in the last series.
Yeah, we did, and we worked that play right there at the end on 4th down. We've worked that every day in practice. It's paid off for us. We've even hit it in some games before, but it just didn't happen. And when you get down to that point, you try to make the best calls you can. So sitting here second guess, look, I'm not that guy. I've never been that guy, and Coach Peace never been that guy, and then there's Coach Davis. We was going to lay it on the line today, and that's what we did. And our kids came out and played great. We have not been in a game down here the 3 years that we came here in 13, 14, and 15. We got the snot kicked out of us. And we have not been in a game. And we came down here this year and we had a chance to win it. And I'm super proud of these guys.
Questions? Question right here.
Coach, it's not every day that a coach gets to come down here and lead his son on the field. Tell me what that means to you.
I've been very fortunate in my career. With my daughter, first of all, winning 2 state championships with her in softball, and then was able to win another one in baseball when he was little. And I always thought he'd be a baseball player, but he hates it. I mean, he don't hate it, but he loves football. And to be able to come down here with him after doing it with my daughter, and then to do it with him as just a sophomore, is tremendous, And he's going to beat himself up because he had a fumble early, but, here's the deal. Everybody on that field messed up at some point or other, including the coaches. And that's what I love about this team, and that's what I love about these coaches, is not one time does anybody throughout the year point the fingers at each other. Now, we had some adversity we had to overcome at different times of the year, but not one time did these guys ever point the finger. When you talk about a family and you talk about a brotherhood, that's what we got right now, man. And it's because these young men like this that's on this team, and it's just been a tremendous ride for us.
Coach, this was just given to me in the media. I may want to know it. But Mangham set a Division IV record with 465 rushing yards and 31 total first downs.
Will they trade that for the state championship?
Questions? All right, I'm going to give the almost final word to your 3 players. Closing comment for the players to you, Coach.
I think we made a lot of mistakes. We did not go.
Talk about
I'm just thankful for my team.
I just want to say I'm very proud of all my teammates and all my youngest. They're going to be back, I promise you.
Coach, final word.
Just really proud of this team and the accomplishments that we've had. We came up with a slogan, we were one, and that's what we've been all year. One family, one community, one football team, one name. Ain't nothing like this purple and white. I've been there 23 years, and when I get through coaching, I'll be through coaching with that purple and white. That's where I'm going to stay and do my job and until I get ready to retire. And I just really appreciate the community for taking care of me and taking care of my family and taking care of these kids.
Coach, thank y'all so much. Congratulations.
All right.